but as well denying it from Invictus Gaming. Now over to the other side, IG are trying to deny away Hysteric's your favorite in the hot pot, and I'd love to see them work towards something like this big tank with the Ornn in the top lane, or I was going to say the Varus as well, which is crucial for both of these teams.
IG have been playing a lot of blue side this year, and they have been first picking either Varus or Rumble. That has been their priority here, so it makes sense that the bottom lane's cemented here for Puff. His most played champion next to the Ezreal. And for Betty, what does he go for? Of course, his Misfortune, another faithful here for RNG.
Same with the Rek'Sai for XiaoHu. It's Lee Sin and Rek'Sai, early game junglers across the board for XiaoHu. He's incredibly non-selfish in the jungle.
Yep.
Will give up a lot of camps over towards the Rumble for XiaoHu in the mid lane. So him going towards this Rek'Sai says, look, I'm going to try and control Jarvan in this early stage, but it's all on RNG's solo lanes and Betty to carry when we hit late.
You don't hear that much, ladies and gentlemen. You're looking at a team without Uzi. You're looking at XiaoHu with almost 31% damage across RNG, and Langx closely behind, with Betty kind of heightening there as well. So a very different dynamic for RNG, as you're about to see. But we're moving ahead pretty damn fast. IG have already banned away the Wukong, which we've seen from Langx into pretty much a couple of different lanes.
So Langx has had the most success on flanking top laners, but most importantly, flanking top laners with massive amounts of CC. If we look at the likes of the damage-oriented ones like Aatrox and Renekton, he's got a 20% win rate and a 33% win rate. If we look at Ornn and Set, he's a 100% win rate over 4 games for both of these champions. So these are the ones I'm looking for Langx to pick up on this rotation.
While RNG are banning away the Nico here. Rookie has been playing that a lot recently. Orianna still his most played. See if they continue the trend of mid lane bans. Well, can be flexed here for IG. So it is the Aatrox that would go up to TheShy. Now where do they blind first?
I want to see the Ornn. They hovered it at the beginning. It's pick away from Langx, but also TheShy has looked really strong on it. Apart from that one Doran's Blade game, but we'll cast that one as a side.
Maybe they go towards mid instead. I did mention Rookie's most played. And into a comp with a Varus, with a Jarvan, Orianna has a lot to work with.
And it speaks to the way IG like to play their games. It's solo lane dominance where they can push in, have Rookie control the wave, move towards top to help out TheShy, and win out in their just individual plays, leading into a much more skirmish-orientated fight, which Orianna and Jarvan can work wonders in.
You notice that RNG have been doing this for about a week now. They are hovering over the Vayne. Ming will do the same thing here. It is a throw out to Uzi, and Uzi being back in Shanghai, but I don't know the full details as to when he is going to play. Betty's still here. And with the Ornn on the side of RNG, they need a support last picked here for Ming. Ming has played a lot of Nautilus, he's played a lot of Leona. He's got a very simplified champion pool this split.
I think it'll be, well, I was going to say the Leona. The Rakan, though, I love for Ming. Uses this an awful lot of the time to get out of lane, especially when he sees the likes of a Braum locked in. Braum can't really aggress onto the likes of this Misfortune. She's got brilliant wave clear as well. So Ming is going to be looking again to set up the mid lane for XiaoHu.
I'm getting deja vu. I'm getting deja vu. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look at the LPL Twitch channel right now, you go to the top clips of all time. Number 2 is TheShy's Sylas. It was an absolute banger with Rookie in the mix as well. We've got it here once again. We don't see top lane Sylases in the LPL pretty much at all. So this is new.
And look at the ultimates that he can look to steal away. Ornn, Rumble, Misfortune. You pair that on top of an already massive wombo combo from IG. This is insane for RNG to deal with.
He couldn't get Rumble. So now he has Sylas and he can take the Rumble ulti. It's like TheShy's like, I can do it anyway, right? So this is exciting. They still get the hot pot. They get a massive wombo, to use the overused phrase. But for RNG, very much like their comps at the moment, where XiaoHu is highlighted, where Langx is in a better position as well. Even on the Ornn, I feel like this speaks a lot about RNG at the moment, being a bit more versatile.
And the way that we are going to probably see them play out this game is very similar to what we've seen before, where, okay, cool, we get XiaoHu into a side lane as we start to hit that mid game. Then we can start to use that wave pressure we've created to move down to take up dragons.
Right.
RNG have one of the highest dragon control rates. I think they're third highest, or sorry, yeah, third highest dragon control rate at 57%, and the second highest average dragons per game at 3. They love these early objectives, and the way they usually set this up is XiaoHu going for this top lane gank around about the 4 to 5 minute mark, and then transitioning to bot to make a play there to turn it to dragon.
If you want fun stats, I'll give you another one. RNG are on a 4-series win streak. Hey, MLXG!
No way!
Is TheShy going to be on one of these? I was expecting PDD or something. Let me come back to it, though. That was fun. RNG are on a 4-series win streak. IG on a 3-series win streak. But since IG lost to E-Star, they have not dropped a single game. RNG in the past 4 series have dropped 1 individual game. These guys are on a bloodthirsty run. And now, with RNG and IG facing each other again, we work our way onto Summoner's Rift.
And it feels like classic comps for both of these teams. Tank with a massive amount of engage and flank potential for Langx. XiaoHu on this rumble that has become a staple for him in LPL 2020, with Betty on the misfortune to follow up on top of the equalizer. IG, lane dominant champions, where we can have Rookie control the mid lane. TheShy on the Sylas once again.
With Comet. I mean, you took lane dominant. Very well said.
Thank you. I appreciate it. But this is where we want to look how these teams will match up. The way that IG like to use the advantages TheShy and Rookie will have is to use Leyan as an invade tool all the damn time. He is going to be living in XiaoHu's face. And as the Rookie for RNG, XiaoHu will have to deal with this blanket of oppression that IG used to drown their enemies.
Now, I know we have an international crowd tuning in because when we get these big matchups, these highlight marquee matches, we get a lot of, the more of the North American, European audience, even people that watch the LCK exclusively. If you don't know who, wait, pause for a second because TheShy says it's time to trade. Already starting off a bit bloodthirsty. If you don't know who Leyan is the IG young jungler who came up in times of trouble of IG last year when Ming wasn't performing well. Since then, Leyan has been getting better and better, and he's been really accelerating IG. As TheShy speaks of acceleration, he hits 2 first. Langx is going to back already. What?
This spells such disaster for RNG. The game plan we talked about, where XiaoHu will play towards this top side right as he finishes his clear, now needs to happen. But look where Leyan is. He's going to be able to counteract this gank if XiaoHu tries to make it happen. So IG already reading how RNG like to play their games.
With that priority, Rookie got priority in mid as well here with the phase rush. Orianna will be spotted out. No, rather, that's their own ward. Leyan's coming in and very, very close to XiaoHu, but Blue is secured while TheShy is fighting in the top side still against Langx. He wants to keep on hitting away. Remember, he has Comet, not Conqueror. And TheShy losing out on the trade.
And Langx just used his teleport, so TheShy can back away after shoving in this wave with Leyan's support and look to come into lane and abuse Langx even more.
But the highlighted matchup we're looking at was Rookie and XiaoHu here. It wasn't the top lane. XiaoHu now gets pressure through mid, pushes up here on the rumble, and helps XiaoHu secure the first scuttle.
So now that we're starting to approach the point where XiaoHu will have to go towards his bottom side, this is where we'll start to see RNG putting priority on this bottom lane and setting up ganks to begin their dragon conquest. IG have one of the lowest dragon controls in the LPL, 4th lowest at the moment.
Which is not something you would say.
No, and because the reason they play around the top side, they have the highest Rift Herald control. So watch how IG will set up with Puff and SouthWind when the Rift Herald will spawn in a few minutes.
Isn't it ironic because IG have been playing more towards the bottom side with Puff and SouthWind, not consistently, but more so than you expected when it was Jackie Love and Baolan on this roster last year round. Now, I want to continue tracking junglers here because it is very important to know where Leyan is right now. Spotted on a ward towards Gromp. They know he's backing. XiaoHu can push in here with ease, and Rookie without mana can't really fight back. So XiaoHu trying to secure his early back here in this lane.
There we go. Leyan is moving towards the top side. So this is basically what we expected from both of these junglers in the early game. Top lane presence. Ooh, hang on.
Yeah, a bit of damage here from XiaoHu. Remember, Rookie has heal in this lane. XiaoHu has teleport. So if he gets forced out of lane, he has that kind of return entry pass. But if Rookie gets forced out, he loses minions. He loses waves.
Shy chasing down into Langx.
On the dark, he might be in a bit of trouble. Even though Langx has the level advantage as TP comes through, RNG want to commit to this. Leyan shows his presence. XiaoHu, we talked about the teleport, used defensively to help out Langx top.
Needed to be done, but this does remove XiaoHu's ability to get back to lane, so now evens out that mid lane matchup a lot more with XiaoHu backing. We want to look towards how this game is going to go if both these teams are matching each other the way they are.
Yep.
Because the skirmish potential from IG in the top side is incredibly strong. TheShy on the Sylas will work wonders. Leyan on the Jarvan will do work too. So they're looking to try and force these 3v3s in as many scenarios as they can. They're going to be answered pretty hefty by RNG though, because XiaoHu's equalizer can answer for a lot of that damage as well. But it's when these team fights as a whole start to come into RNG's favor, because you've got a bunch of CC to set up for the likes of XiaoHu's ultimate, for Betty's ultimate, and that's where this game is going to be decided in the team fights for RNG, or if IG can force the skirmishes that they want.
To relate it for everyone out there, we've seen a lot of this style of composition from FPX, where it would be the Rek'Sai from TN, it would be the Doombi Rumble, and then in the bottom lane, LWX and Chris with the Misfortune, the Rakan. It feels very similar in the ability to layer those ultimates as well and coordinate.
It's interesting to see how different both these teams are, despite the fact that their coaches share a very similar history. We saw Mata coming over from SKT, where Fly was the coach on SKT when Mata was there. Yeah. They both learned from each other, but they could not look more different when these teams go to Summoner's
And
Rift.
remember Coach Fly, who the IG coach again, when he was on RNG, when Mata was on that team in 2016 summer. So they've got a lot of history between each other. They've followed each other quite a bit as well. And that's why this matchup goes beyond the players here, even in this first game. Bit of a CS lead mid while we're looking top once again. Now, props to Langx. Even after getting bullied out, he's kept up in CS, even with Leyan trying to bully and go for a dive.
Could be looking for one of the moments, but you can see XiaoHu has started to move up. This pushing Rumble is keeping control, has the equalizer if he can move, but has gone back towards the mid lane.
Leyan is not spotted out. Langx doing some building here under the turret. XiaoHu looking to shadow. Level 5 versus level 5. Now this Gromp should be level 6, whoever gets it, and that could be key. But Wolves instead maybe as Rookie's here as well.
Because XiaoHu leaned up towards the top side, Rookie's got that push in the mid, so the pressure from IG is forced Langx back. And this is how IG will keep putting pressure towards TheShy, allow him to slowly but surely build up an XP lead and a gold lead and create havoc for the rest of RNG.
That's what this series to me is going to be about. It's those minute timings and breaking free of your lane at the right time rather just breaking free. Ult's going to come through. TheShy is going to take one as well. As after call, the Forge God is done, TheShy needs to get out of there. Slowed on down to XiaoHu and XiaoHu want to make their presence known. A reverse call, the Forge God for TheShy. He's engaging, he doesn't care. He gets first blood. RNG are looking to trade it here, and they will. But that was such a TheShy move. You've never seen anything like it, I guess.
The 1-for-1 will favor TheShy though, because he's going to pick up that Forbidden Idol and will be able to put more pressure onto Langx. Yes, you can put this wave in towards the turret, but Langx has just lost a wave of his own.
And he will return to lane. Now Langx almost with the teleport play. TheShy's got a while for his. Lost chapter, as you mentioned, picked up for TheShy in top lane.
This is the problem when you play against IG though. They draw you into their playstyle. We talked about RNG being the ones to secure the dragons. Oftentimes, pretty much within the first 2 minutes of dragon spawning, they love that 6 to 7 minute dragon. They haven't been able to do that. So much pressure has been put on to try and contain TheShy and Leyan on this top side that RNG have not started the snowball, which is how they usually put pressure on the enemy team to force mistakes at that sole point.
At this point, you can see the map pretty much in an even state, golden even state as well. Even after TheShy gets that kill, only 10 CS up in an Ornn lane. But RNG now, talk about momentum, they've moved towards the bottom side. The Ocean Dragon started, and it's going to be gone before IG get there.
IG don't care about this.
Okay.
They haven't cared about Dragon from the start of the split until now. They're not going to change their tune against RNG. Instead, I want to see IG get Puff and SouthWind out of this bottom lane. It's a bit tough because you've got the Braum, can't really help too much in trying to push this wave out. But with Leyan starting to move in here and trying to make a play, it might give them the opportunity to rotate towards that Rift Herald, which is how IG like to snowball their games.
Spotted out by a ward though, crucially here for RNG's bottom lane to get them ahead of the play. Because XiaoHu now, he sees the Jarvan bot, and XiaoHu's going straight towards Herald. Oh, sorry. XiaoHu is going towards Herald.
And Langx is trying to come over to join him, but there is a ward on that. So they're just getting Scuttlecraft for the moment and looking to get these waves in a better state for RNG. Not quite able to do it right now, though.
Sen's going to spot this one out. Command attack from Rookie is essentially a ward here. And for XiaoHu, he has to back away. Betty and Ming making that rotation we talked about. Puff and SouthWind matching around Rift Herald. We have essentially all 5 members.
So this is going to be how do RNG layer their ultimates together. Getting the Call of the Forge God over the Equalizer with the bullet time. If they can set up, that's all well and good, but TheShy can use that Equalizer
up to the lane. Puff actually slows this one down. Great combo from Invictus Gaming. Rookie starts it with a shockwave, or rather Puff does with his ulti. Now IG have a man down.
So beautiful from Puff. That was blind as well as far as I can see. Just barely catches Ming out on the side and manages to catch him with the Chains of Corruption. Now IG can pick up their Rift Herald and start to get more of this gold into the pocket of Rookie on TheShy.
Correct myself, the man down on the side of RNG means that now the gold lead to Invictus Gaming. Now for top lane, we're going to see a bit more action here as well. And Rookie has a free lane for now. Let's call the Forge God. TheShy in a bit of trouble. Absconded out of the way. Ultimate going to come through here from the Rek'Sai. XiaoHu is teleported in as well. Here comes the Equalizer. Bully TheShy. It worked at Worlds. It can work again.
And it can stop Leyan from using this Rift Herald on the top side. Was trying to, again, as we said, get TheShy ahead. This has been IG's game plan for a lot of this. And now RNG can push Leyan back and start to crack this turret for themselves.
A bit of gold here for the Ornn who fell behind. A bit of gold for the Rek'Sai who's already got 2 kills in this game with Warriors and Champs.
Look at the bottom side of the map though. Betty and Ming had roamed up to try and help on this play in the top side. So a little bit of gold will go back into Puff's favor, but definitely not as many has been opened up for the top side of Royal.
Again, teams in the past focusing on Invictus Gaming. Let's remember that, in group stage at 2019 Worlds, we saw Invictus Gaming, the weakness was when TheShy would be focused by these teams, pushing this top laner behind. He's already 1 and 2. TheShy has gone over death. He's gone death over kills, rather, in his career so far, if you haven't known. So he's died a lot. And this game seems to be starting off exactly the way we've seen so far.
This RNG, though, is very different from the old RNG, where you're actually getting these resources put into Langx. It feels like he's been unlocked a little bit because there's no longer this tether towards the bottom side to help out Uzi. So now RNG are doing a better job of containing TheShy, and Langx is the benefactor in this situation. Abyssal Mass completed will make the trades far easier for the Ornn to deal with.
But I will say it won't end there because TheShy is a Sylas and Langx is an Ornn. While we look towards the bottom lane here, Puff and SouthWind are shoving this in because the bottom lane of RNG aren't there at the moment. XiaoHu spotted towards the top side, and the Sylas paying the respect.
Not enough, though. It's TheShy.
No.
He never pays respect.
You're right. Why would I say something so foolish? TheShy level 9 going to back away, though. Herald, the play, IG trying to trade.
They will manage to go tit for tat when it comes to turrets, but you can maybe look towards a little bit more of a push on the bottom side for IG, where they can then fall back towards the dragon.
This is already gone from RNG. Langx and XiaoHu going to share first turret gold. A second later, IG trade off, but we're going for inner.
There's nobody here from Royal. They've moved off. Betty has moved to try and support the mid lane play that's been made by Rookie, so the shove will come through. IG don't commit to trying to get the tier 2, but they can commit to backing for this dragon.
IG still up in gold, by the way, and mainly because look at Rookie in the mid lane, level 11 Orianna. He has his first item and he's gone defensive with the Hextech GLP. Defensive, probably not the right word to use there, but he's got a big lane advantage off all the time XiaoHu wanted to go top.
Rookie does this a lot, especially when he's on the Orianna. We'll opt towards this because, one, when you look at the way RNG are looking to play these fights, it's very much run you down and try and be a bit of a nuisance. But the Hextech GLP is, or not, the GLP is a lot more of a kind of a win more item because it's an earlier spike. You can use the active a lot more aggressively, and this speaks to how IG look to solo lane dominate you, and Rookie going exactly that with this build.
I know a lot of people like it because of the fact that the slow is always going to be relevant in game, right? Where Luden's Echo, the burst, will become less and less relevant as we go on. But if you're speaking about relevancy this game, well, it seems we're getting to a point where a relevant fight in front of Dragon is going to come through. We got one apiece, and RNG aren't letting up. They want to kill TheShy over and over. Ming now up here with his jungler, and TheShy receiving the wave.
They do have to be careful on the dive, though, because
ultimate for ultimate. Ming's going to knock him up. Call the Forge God there. TheShy gets double knock up. Really nicely done from RNG. TheShy now 1 and 3.
Ming needed to be the one to start that off in exactly that manner, flashing over the wall before TheShy can react, because if he steals the quickness away and activates it quick enough, well, then you can actually turn that back around because you'll have the Kingslayer. You can get the CC underneath the turret.
They found Betty. Yeah, he's going to flash over the wall. The slow comes through. We're talking about in the hula hoop. Let's go. Rookie doesn't even need it as flash forward here from XiaoHu. IG jump in as 3-man unit. Rookie shockwaves eventually survives. Even with the knockup, he lives on. And now for RNG's top laner, he has to get the hell out of there. Individuality strikes again as now SouthWind in a bit of trouble. And XiaoHu's got some of that magic flare as well.
TP from TheShy, though. They're looking to chase down here.
Steals Langxing's ult, runs forward here, has the ulti ready. XiaoHu now in a bit of a pickle, but how do you follow this one up? IG want to go in anyway. There's no shockwave available, but RNG are going to match it. A 2-man knockup from Langxing. They've got the first one in Leyan, but TheShy has matched that as well. Langxing finally flashes away, and we get the game start off that we wanted between these two teams.
And look at Puff, he's working through this top lane tower as well. So when IG pick up the fight, they're picking up the objectives as well.
When IG accelerate, they accelerate. RNG, they've been the slowest team in the LPL, or at least one of them. But the thing is, when you go up against Invictus Gaming, and as RNG have done in the past, it is always about matching IG pound for pound. And props to RNG at this point. They're doing it. But that last fight, IG came out ahead.
And it's Betty trying to play towards where he thinks it's safe. Double control ward, but you can't move up even when you've got your jungler in the wings. Too many members of IG, and they will always commit teleports. They will always put everyone into trying to kill you. Is exactly what we saw there. They get the fight in the jungle. They've gotten the gold lead now for themselves, and IG have not lost a game where they're ahead at the 15-minute mark.
Ooh, a fun stat to throw there, Dagger. I like it. We're at 17 minutes now, and they're ahead by about 2,000. And Rookie has himself 2 kills, a bounty on his head, and still maintained that 30 CS advantage.
TheShy is on the bottom side, though, and everyone from RNG is grouping for this Rift Herald. TheShy's got to start his long walk towards this objective in case RNG can actually just turn and burst it down before IG can react.
XiaoHu was spotted on a ward as well, so they know he's here. Leyan is waiting for his backup of his top lane.
Look at the gold. Puff and Rookie miles ahead of everyone else. About 1,000 gold lead for the 2 big carries on IG.
It's a good sign as Rookie is about to face check this, but XiaoHu maybe shouldn't be here. Cataclysm down as well. Ult's going to come through, but he's dead. He's dead in front of Rift Herald. That is not the mistake you make in front of IG. Now, the snowball begins.
This is where you need to hold hands together moving in to get vision. XiaoHu thinks he's safe because he's got the tremor sense, but Rookie and Leyan are waiting patiently for the Rek'Sai.
I told everyone we'd talk a little bit about XiaoHu. We will in a moment's time, when maybe if we get a moment of respite to slow this game down. But the jungler of RNG dropping down. Herald secured. Another kill for Rookie on his famous Orianna as well. Or at least becoming famous Orianna. Rookie's level 12. So this is a Spellbinder Ori with that massive lead.
And it screams to me IG are looking to tear apart Royal in these team fights. Spellbinder pop alongside the engage that IG have already set up. They're going to be in great shape.
You know what XiaoHu wanted there? He thought it was only one with the tremor sense. He only saw Rookie, but then the refresh rate meant that as soon as Leyan was there, it was too late, and maybe now too late for Langxing. He's going to have to get out of there. Shockwave used. First blunder of IG of the game, you'd say, as a team.
Doesn't matter. They've got what they wanted. They're forcing Royal into the bottom side of the map. And now...
Aggressive. really aggressive. Maybe they've gone too deep. The ultimate hits one, and that's only SouthWind with the Unbreakable. As TheShy's in a flanking position, steals a call before. God, Chain Corruption doesn't land, but still the engage comes through from IG. Only one knock up here, really testing the waters, but IG are now in a choke.
If XiaoHu can get this engage though, the Equalizer could do work. The Rift Herald tossed down. RNG need to kill this Rift Herald or the tower will go down. They won't be able to, and IG will pick it up.
5-man unit here, the poke going to come through as the Herald does get the turret. Now RNG back away. And they've got side waves to appreciate here. IG's pushing bot. RNG sticking around actually.
Ming and XiaoHu know that if they can get this engage, the ultimates are there for them. But now Rookie's
and
just finished the
shockwave.
shockwave.
He just walks on forward. Spellbinder to do the work. He's going in 1 versus 2. Is it too deep? As the Equalizer comes down as well. Leyan jumps to the backline and he's dead alongside Rookie. IG have lost 2 and Puff and SouthWind don't know what to do. That's the third. IG walk in aggressively. RNG punish faster.
Rookie's ultimate literally came off cooldown as he went aggressive, but you don't have TheShy's ult up and available. He can't support you in that engage. Puff had missed the corrupting or the corrupted chains, and it meant when RNG go for the engage with the Equalizer, with the bullet time and quickness still available, there's too much damage for them, and it's a 20-minute Baron we started.
It is, and the jungler's not going to be up in time. TheShy, though, wants to steal this one away. The Equalizer in the backup pit. It's 5 versus 2. He's in first. They find one onto Baron. It's going to be secured, but TheShy jumps in now, has to flash away. Maybe too ambitious. XiaoHu doesn't punish in time. Dies for it as Puff is kiting back. Flushes in. The IG-80 carry. Trades 1 for 1. What the heck, IG? Every damn time.
They managed to get 2, but there's still 2 Barons that escape on the side of RNG. And when they're looking to group on RNG's side, just a 2 is enough. IG, though, will be able to move across towards this dragon and answer at least a little bit back.
He literally started the game 2 and 4. Which replay is this?
This is way back in the jungle where Rookie goes too far forward without the rest of IG. Ming, we talked about him having the quickness, the bullet time, the Equalizer, and RNG can turn this back around. IG, the solo laners, are the best when they're in form, but one step too far can cost so much.
And we come back to Summoner's Rift Live with 18 kills, 21 minutes in, Ming around the pit. But it's a Cloud Dragon secured by IG.
Needs to be careful here, could get caught out if IG start to move forward. Not convinced, though, that RNG are waiting in a bush for them.
I would like the replay of that Baron, because that was a 2 versus 5, and the reason that was so exciting is because no other team would go in 2 versus 5. Doesn't matter that Puff is fed, doesn't matter that TheShy has, died 4 times. They jump in anyway. They take 3 down with them. The Baron buff on this Rumble on, I believe, the Ornn as well.
So Rumble doesn't have, I think it's Betty and Langx who are the
maybe
only
it is
ones that still
Langx.
have it.
But still, there's 2 out of what could have been 5 after a big team fight win from RNG. Gold is now even. 22 minutes in the game, and this is why I set this up as not only a bloody series, but a long series. Remember, Dagda, would you like this fun fact?
Give me the fun fact.
In both series in total in 2019, not playoffs, because they didn't meet in playoffs, 181 kills. In 2019, IG and RNG averaged 30 kills a game. And remember, IG games don't go longer than like 30, 31 minutes. And RNG matching them at times 35, 36 minutes. So we're in for another bloody fest as RNG push mid with the Barons left available.
IG looking to see who they can pick off Ming. We'll get hit by the Braum, but it's not going to be too much. This is where it starts to get a little bit risky for RNG because there's no objectives for them to try and group up IG.
TheShy's just running at them. He's by himself, IG behind.
This is how RNG play their games though, and it's actually looking very Uzi-esque with Betty, the one that's getting a lot of this gold on the bottom side of the map.
Yep.
Usually we see XiaoHu in this position, especially when he's got the teleport, but they realize that if we can get our AD carry the Misfortune with the Essence Reaver and Infinity Edge, these team fights can go way better in our favor. So trying to accelerate Betty to support the rest of RNG is exactly what they're trying to do.
But if you're talking 180 carry, I want to look on the other one because Puff this game has been ahead in CS. He took that crazy play with TheShy before and managed to trade 1 for 1 with Betty. 3-1-1. 250 CS in hand at 24 minutes. Plus he's on the way to his first Zeal item as his 3rd item here on the Varus.
And this is where that combo between the Varus Chains of Corruption, the slow coming through from the item on Rookie, this is where IG can look to take a step back if they want. But I never know an IG team to take a step back. These are always aggressive ultimates. It's to allow Puff to try and peel for himself in case someone manages to get through the rest of IG. But most certainly, these are going to be used aggressively forward and to try and take the fight off of Ornn.
People wondering about Puff and SouthWind. They were the VODS Gaming bottom lane last year. They were the bottom lane that showed the most promise as a duo. They've once again joined up as a duo, as we'll be looking at them towards the next fight. People's Red Wolf Gaming 2017 LSPL Summer. That's when they started. Shy's going to clear this wave. No dive just yet, as Puff and Rookie are going to be pushing mid.
IG control this jungle. They need to be careful. XiaoHu will spot out Leyan moving in. RNG got caught with their pants down trying to make that play bot lane. And Puff... Oh, won't quite. There's the TP.
Double TP, in fact. That's a good equalizer here from XiaoHu. They flash on in. That's Ming with the engage and found Puff. The shockwave will hit too, but they've already taken the AD carry. TheShy's coming in with the reverse Ornn ulti, but Langx with a triple knockup. That's it. The fight's done. IG need to back away, but maybe not. XiaoHu gets burnt out. Rookie gets the trade as well. Hang on. Don't listen to your average caster hysterics. They're back on in. TheShy heals up, but no. He just dies immediately. Leyan in the same boat as well. SouthWind and Rookie kiting their way back, but Leyan gets burnt down. And Rookie and SouthWind are out of this one. It truly is an RNG win.
We said the Langx likes these flanking ulti CC top laners, and he smacks down IG
Here comes
exactly
Betty,
that.
though, Dagda. Slowed on down, and RNG were willing to dive this.
They don't care. They've got Ornn. Oh, actually, maybe they don't. There's a little bit of a miscommunication there, but it doesn't matter. RNG find the team fight. It's brought us back to dead even, but Rookie still here, still hunting. Although he will get spotted on a ward.
Clear that ward, and then we revisit the game. All right.
So, I want to take a look at the way that team fight happened, because it was actually a little bit of a misfire coming through from Betty, where the ultimate went awry, wasn't able to hit onto several people, because was worried about TheShy using that Call of the Forge God to disrupt it. But RNG, with XiaoHu's equalizer to start things off, and with the return damage after XiaoHu goes golden, are able to turn this around. Ming's engages, by the way, and Rakan are a thing of beauty. Every time I see him on this pick, it's nearly an MVP from performance from him, alongside Langx's knockup.
If TheShy gets the knockup back, very different situation. Trade back from Rookie, wow, somehow, but props to XiaoHu once again, leading the charge with Betty.
This isn't over though, Hysterics, because Dragon is about to come up, which means we're going to see a rinse and repeat from both of these sides. The real question is, can they make these ultimates stick this time for IG side?
In the replay, we saw IG pick up the third Dragon. That was uncontested. They are now on Cloud Soul Point with a Baron that has spawned once again. RNG hovering mid. IG have left their AD carry and support here with Rookie lurking on the side and TheShy getting the push spot.
And it's hilarious to see IG with the Dragon lead. They have the second lowest Dragons taken on average game of 1.8.
Ming with the ulti here. That's because Spellbinder was used by Rookie. Turret is low. IG can just walk at this. Call the Forge God in reverse use. Cataclysm there as well. That hits two people. They've gotten Ming and blocked by SouthWind as the engage from TheShy onto Langx. I don't know about that one. They've already gotten the big pick and Baron is sitting there waiting.
XiaoHu was off pushing a top lane with no teleport available. IG, these are the moments that make them such a strong team. One opportunity, one chance, and they collapse.
Eminem waiting for this game one to find its winner. SouthWind zoning away. The XiaoHu zoned out. Baron at 5-4. It's going quick. Langx here doesn't have the ulti available, but he needs to get in the pit. He's going to hit SouthWind first.
He's
it in! XiaoHu! That's how you do it. He'll die. Now RNG just need to get out alive, but equalizer at the exact same time. Rookie running in onto XiaoHu. IG may have just found this fight on top of it. XiaoHu wants to kill him, but yep, doesn't matter. XiaoHu's dead as well.
They managed to kill TheShy thanks to the creeps, but it's 4 members of IG versus just Langx and Ming. They can push in off of this wave, Baron be damned, and look to crack open the base of RNG.
They can crack open the base, but it doesn't look like they can end here. XiaoHu is the hero. Change of Corruption is going to land there, all in, and top laner Langx going to dive, and he gets a 2-man knocked-up. Slows down Puff. One more. Oh, he's so close, but Ming gets it in the end. Wow. When Langx's enabled, he stands strong.
And with no AD carry there, IG can't crack open the inhibitor. The respawns on RNG are too slow, and Puff not able to survive.
Ming is waiting to go in on this one. He's going to find SouthWind. It's the portal combat. Oh, ends a bit early for my liking, but RNG hold on. The inhibitor still standing.
They might be able to push out this mid lane and collect mid lane turret, but let's take a look back here with XiaoHu, the rookie jungler for RNG, coming in massive in that instance. And we get the double equalizers, the red carpet on either side that lays out IG trying to kill the rest of RNG here. They will find them, they will take that mid inhibitor. But my lord, is this a bloody fight.
Yeah, it is. 30 kills, 30 minutes. I told you, we're averaging 30 kills a game, and we've already hit that margin. And no team has truly broken the base. Only an inhib turret down for RNG, while Invictus Gaming still have plenty objective standing. And after that play, I really want to talk about XiaoHu, but I don't think I'm going to get time.
Yeah, I think you get a little bit of time. Both teams will be backing away,
maybe
looking to reset for this dragon, or at least get some vision control here. But again, this is IG. Can you ever really be certain?
You really can't. They're always going to try and force a play, even now. Turret going to drop on the bottom side as well. Gold dead even. And just for anyone out there that doesn't know, XiaoHu, the young Miracles jungler here, who benched way over on Easter, by the way, has come in here for his debut split in the LPL. He's replaced Cartha, who many will remember from 2019. And it's a big mantle to uphold, one that XiaoHu has started off the split doing very well.
And especially when he fits in a similar playstyle to Karsa, this early game jungler who loves to gank, who likes to be proactive. And we can see here coming in big again for RNG. Now needs to do so once more as IG looking aggressively towards this mid lane.
There's no wards here. Ming is in a flanking position. No one from IG knows he's behind them.
Look
at Ming. Ultimate's coming through here. He's on the AD carry. Equalizer goes down. Shockwave only under one. And they find Puff. XiaoHu does it again. And TheShy will try and take down the fight there. But he's dead as well. IG are getting obliterated. Ming is that support that you know and love, as the teleport to come through as well. XiaoHu says all must die. Onto SouthWind, onto Rookie. He gets the double burn. Rookie wants to stick around and find out how this ends, but I don't think it ends well.
And now with 15 seconds onto this Cloud Dragon, they can take away the Cloud Soul. IG's game plan was to put pressure on mid and fall back towards the Dragon, but it goes awry off of the support of RNG. Ming stands tall for RNG and stops IG in its tracks.
No Cloud Soul for you. And this game goes on once again. But RNG now with a bit of a gold lead. And they've made this game continue forward.
So let's take a quick step back now that both teams are resetting to look at where we're standing. The big part of IG is going to be Rookie in this mid lane. 7, 1, and 5. Rabadon's death cap nearly completed. Keep your eyes out for the Shockwave. If it can hit onto crucial members like XiaoHu and Betty, that will turn these fights. If you watch the engagement we just saw here, the Shockwave doesn't hit onto any of the crucial members. Only Langx. And then this sets up RNG for success. A great bullet time from Betty's already come out before TheShy jumps onto him. And that's where we look towards RNG's composition. If Betty and XiaoHu can set up this double combo of the equalizer and the bullet time, they can find fights like this and scatter IG to the winds.
Equalizer going to be used defensively here mid to stop the wave. 1:20 until Baron, 4 minutes until IG can try for Soul once again. And while we are looking at crucial moments, 3 items for that mid lane rumble versus almost 4 for Rookie here on the Orianna, level 16. So the bonus of Shockwave will be at its new level. That Rabadon's still not picked up, but he's receiving top lane wave.
Top lane wave, Krugs, everything. IG know they need to get this gold on towards Rookie for the upcoming fight. The problem now, though, is that if Rookie doesn't back at this moment, he won't be able to set up properly with the rest of IG for this fight. We'll need to get it off of this wave and start the back, but it's a little bit late.
Well, 40 seconds, maybe not. RNG going to get priority for now, but Rookie still not backing around here, not concerned about it. Spellbinder, by the way, 50 stacks there as well. 4 items for XiaoHu too, with Void stuff and the upgraded Sonya's Hourglass, plus the defensive item in top lane. Leads me to believe that Betty is getting a bit of support from Langx here. What are we upgrading? Oh, his own item. He's got Spectre's Cowl on the side of Langx. He's a tanky boy as well.
And you can see with the upgraded Zhonya's as well. RNG realized we need these stats now. There's no holding out for Rabadons. We need to get all this utility out as quickly as we can because IG, one slip up, will take this game. RNG have done a fantastic job so far and are looking to try and eke over towards this Baron to continue with the 200 gold lead that they have right now.
TheShy is taking call of Forge God once again. He's been taking this ult pretty much all game. We see other Sylas is taking the ult from the support, but this time around, no. IG heading towards RNG, baiting it in.
IG will eventually start to take over from RNG though. Rookie's ultimate will be too strong, Puff will be too strong, and we're starting to hit that late game stage, but RNG have started up the Baron.
Oh my god, it goes pretty damn quick now. XiaoHu stole the Baron before. Leyan trying to get him back. 5 members still hitting this away.
It's so dangerous. This is the perfect setup for Rookie when you're grouped in a pit like this.
All the Forge God for TheShy. Remember, he needs to hit it and he doesn't.
Langx now has the opportunity to show TheShy how it's done, but IG have forced back Royal for the moment, and TheShy watching them walk back towards the base.
You never know what TheShy is going to do. Is he going to int? Is he going to make a 500 IQ play? 35 minutes into our game 1. Are you not entertained? That Rabadon's death cap was picked up eventually. That's why IG were on the outskirts of that fight. Now double control ward to fill out the inventory. So IG are returning here. Control wards all round essentially. I'm looking at key items because at this point, Baron's still on the menu. That's what we're resetting for. And IG have priority mid and now towards the pit. They're clearing out the board.
We'll be able to move in and get vision down towards the jungle of RNG. RNG a little bit slower on the back because they had to try and get those top lanes in their favor.
That means now they can play. This is where Puff got the great ulti from before. Ming walking out. Ming has to be careful. IG.
Spotted on the ward there. This is the play.
There we go. Okay, SouthWind only sends out the Q. At the end of the day, no ult comes through as IG want to engage. Anyway, Chance Corruption misses. Big ultimate from Puff as Ming pops his now as well. The support trying to come back through as TheShy pops the ulti, misses too. IG have missed so much.
There's only the Shockwave and the Cataclysm. Still the combo there. Look at Leyan if he can set up for Rookie here.
This is RNG's moment though. If Rookie can get a Shockwave, sure, but RNG have so much more available.
Leyan is backing. This is going to be a 4v5 if that back completes. RNG could look for the fight here with the Call of the Forge God. They don't realize though.
But they don't know. They don't know, chat. That's right. TheShy going to be burnt out a little bit there as well. IG with 4 members still holding strong.
TheShy can still steal away the equalizer here, so now has access to another big ultimate. This is, again, IG pushing forward with confidence.
Betty soloing the dragon. Betty soloing the dragon here, denies Soul. RNG now on Soul point. They turn for the fight. They get the knock up onto Leyan. Skirting around, dodging away from Rookie is key. Man. Big Monkey W.
Everything is back up and available for IG here, though. Ming still waiting on the quickness to become back available for himself. So IG now are looking to try and solo out this dragon, but that's not the call. Ming's quickness just about to tick over. RNG can look for these fights again.
On a ward 2 as well. Let's not forget, TheShy over the wall takes the equalizer here. XiaoHu wants to get him. They flash on top of him. Equalizer used. TheShy gets burnt down. Top laner dead. Leyan dead as well. The bullet time fantastic. Royal never give up. Keep it fashionable and burn down Invictus Gaming.
Great engage coming through from XiaoHu to set up for XiaoHu and Betty. And IG are gone.
They're not done. SouthWind's coming up next. XiaoHu wants to take Rookie while the rest of RNG look towards mid. GA's going to come through here. RNG maybe a bit too greedy. Rookie gets the jungler. Ming's in a dangerous position as well. This is a mid Orianna. Ming's going to die too. What are you doing? You had everything. And Rookie takes it right back. He'll still die here. Or maybe not. The kiting comes through. Langx looking for that ability. The shield as well. Lives on for now. But Rookie dies eventually.
Look at the bait,
while RNG are trying to end. Maybe not. They don't care. Rookie can take it all. They dissuade him while Royal never give up. Take game 1.
They may fall, but it does not matter. RNG can clean out that game in such amazing fashion.
Well, I'm just going to put my coat back on. And
Look,
that
I need a glass of cold water after that. That was a fantastic series.
So after coming from BLG and EDG to that, that's a real tempo change. RNG with the bigger brain play. That I'm looking at Rookie, I'm thinking, wait, what are we doing here? But RNG, meanwhile, pushed through mid.
But this was the thing. I was looking at Rookie all game. Had the 7-1 Orianna, Spellbinder, everything was coming through with the Rabadon's Death Cap.
Yep.
Yet couldn't find the ultimates. They were constantly onto Langx. They weren't on towards these backline carries or even onto XiaoHu to try and set up for TheShy. This was execution problems from Invictus Gaming.
Little bit, but boy was it great to watch.
That was a lot of fun.
Dude, TheShy going in after, piece after piece after piece. He got hurt there at the end. The reason IG felt like lost that game is because TheShy goes in to steal a Rumble ulti. Shalom flashes in immediately. Communication on point for Royal Never Give Up after game 1.
And it was fantastic to see because, as we said, RNG do struggle in these early games. Not so much in, the fighting or the prowess of the team, but they're not active. They like to play slow. They like to play out in the side lanes. And when you get tossed in with the ring against the beasts at RIG, to be able to fight them tooth and nail the whole way along speaks wonders about an adaptive and a flexible RNG, which you could see in this game brought out success after success for Royal.
Rookie and XiaoHu, the head-to-head matchup we talked about, very key at the end of the day. That tells it all, doesn't it? That tells you what this series is going to be like. RNG with a game 1 win. Remember that IG at the moment are the top team in the LPL. People are saying the best team in the LPL up there with FBX. eStars, the new team, have dropped to 2nd at 9-3. IG are 9-1. They haven't dropped a single game since eStar. This is their first.
And 7-3 for RNG. They are looking to bring their way back up the table. Now sitting in 3rd place, this is how they start to push themselves over the edge to contend with eStar and IG.
All they need is one more. And for RNG, what a style of comp. Like, this is so RNG-esque. In the past when it was Uzi, even on something like a Misfortune that we didn't really see at that time, still speaks the organization to me, right? And you said before, like, they're very style comps for both teams. Like IG, that was a very IG composition as well.
And this is where it looked like RNG were just playing their game stronger. They knew, okay, we want to get a little bit of farm onto Betty here because he'll finish off the Infinity Edge. That's where Misfortune's strongest. Great. XiaoHu, you're now on to get your own started gold so we can start to build you up, get the likes of the Void staff. There was consistency in how they wanted to address and who they wanted to give the gold to, and it just meant when IG were going into these fights, without the big shockwaves landing, they couldn't turn them in their favor.
And look, if we look at like objective control and things like that for RNG, they definitely dictated the pace, like in front of the Dragons. Denying Soul was very much like, okay, the game plan is don't give Cloud Soul to a team that's going to accelerate with it. They're just going to be horrible with it. Props to Shalom. He deserves MVP at that game, I think. That was the Baron steal that put RNG back in favor, that stopped the in-hit push, that stopped everything. Langx great on Ornn as well. I mean, there's just so much to say about RNG right now. So many props given, but Shalom for me, MVP easy game 1.
And especially that final engage as well. The flash in to get onto TheShy, set up for XiaoHu's equalizer with the bullet time. It was so crucial in that moment that he did exactly what he was capable of and manages to set up the win for RNG.
Leyan vs Shalom. Shalom the victor here in game 1. I'm excited for more of this series.